Hey, Riddle here. Welcome back to my channel. We're going mushroom hunting. Now I have the good fortune of living in the middle of several hundred acres of redwoods in the Santa Cruz mountains. So technically, I don't have to walk very far. Oh, but I might encounter a leaf blower going this direction. Isn't that funny? Now I've scouted out a couple places and we've had some good rain, but the amazing thing about mushrooms, they're not lettuce. So when I find a place in the forest that has a certain mushroom that comes back every year, I will mark the tree with a small niche in it with my hunting knife, and that way when I come back next year, it's going to point me in the right direction of where to go down and see if that log is once again gifting us some beautiful mushrooms or not. Oh, here's another thing to learn about mushroom hunting. See these sticks coming up here? They look innocent enough, and it's wintertime. This is all poison oak. And yes, you can get poison oak even in the wintertime. If I have my bare hands, I'm digging around in mushrooms and the roots, and along these stems are covered with little hairs that are covered with oil, and you can get a fine case of poison oak. So keep that in mind. Oak and mushrooms, oak and blackberries, they're all growing together, and you have to be really aware of that, especially if you're super sensitive to poison oak. And you also don't want to drag a bunch of friends or your children into it. I was on the walking trail, and you know, I was raised at a different time and a different part of the country. We were hiking in the Pinnacles up in California here, Pinnacles National Park, and I saw these parents, and they were letting their children, they were playing innocent game of hide and seek, and the kids were running off of the path, which you're not supposed to do, and hiding behind trees, and in those areas they were full of poison oak. So I kindly took my time and stopped and tried to warn the parents that their kids were running through poison oak, and typical of Northern California people, they were like, "Oh yes, we know. Oh no." Fucking know-it-all people. But again, they didn't thank me, and they let their children continue to run through poison oak. So that's the times we're living in, folks. Nothing here. Sometimes these logs are covered with some beautiful oyster mushrooms, but nothing yet. We're gonna cut across over here, see what we can find. This is our one break in the rain today. So I had to spend most of the day cutting wood. So this is down here is my secret log. It's the only place that I found in the acreage around here that has boar's tooth or lion's mane. Oh, hello. Isn't that a beauty? Now the sad thing is this log is about done. It's not gonna hold up for much, maybe another year or so, and it's gonna be done. Here's another version of lion's mane. It's actually a different type of fungi. I will look it up and show it to you, but it is actually edible, and often it's bright yellow. I wanna say coral fungus, but let me get to my book when I get home and I'll clarify this. This, I'm not gonna pronounce it right, Herculeum. It is, they have found recently that scientifically it is incredible for strengthening and rebuilding different parts, cells in the brain. So when I harvest this, though you can eat it fresh and it's delicious, in general I will dry it and I will make a tincture out of it, preserving it in alcohol, and add that into my tea monthly to help keep my brain well, because we have Alzheimer's, dementia in our family. Okay, how exciting is that? This is one of those mushrooms that's awesome because nothing else really looks like it, except for that. But this is really easy easy to identify, so in general you won't poison yourself. It always grows off of a log, generally oak, around here in Northern California. And if you look at the log, you want to check both sides, but it really kind of likes dark and moist. And so this one's like hiding underneath here. And there's also a very angry hornet that wants to sting me. My friend was mushroom hunting with me last week and got stung by one of these little bastards. And unlike honeybees, a hornet can sting you over and over again. So I'm hoping there's not a nest in here or something, because he looks really pissed off. Okay, I'm gonna let you go before this hornet stings me. And thanks for mushroom hunting with me. If you like my quick money-saving tips, mushroom hunting videos, mountain wisdom, organic gardening, how to fix things, things I like to buy, and soon, magic, please subscribe, it helps. We've hit over 6,000 subscribers. I'm really humbled by that. And I love sharing with people. And I'm as honest as I can possibly be, and I'm very open to your comments and learning from you also. So take care of yourselves, but most of all, let's take care of each other, because on the streets is really how we treat each other on the streets is our ultimate reality, past all the politics and frightful things on the news. Bye.